Hi crafters, welcome back to my channel, Margaret Knob Designs. I have a design team package share with you, and I've got two awesome collections to share with you, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the projects that are upcoming and when I'm going to be doing my projects with these collections and a couple of the other collections that I have. So first of all, this is an exclusive collection from Country Craft Creations that was designed by Tamara along with her designers, and it is for Valentine's Day. It's a Valentine's Day themed sheets. And so let's just go through that real quick. I'd like to show you a little bit about it. It's got some awesome vibrant colors in it. And what's really nice is the light blues mixed with the pinks really make for a striking collection. So this is the cover for that. And this one is called Love is in the Air. So first of all, we start out with the cut-aparts. And these work great if you like to fussy cut items, and or they also work very good on the, in the scan and cut. And you can go ahead and scan in these items, get them cut out, but then you can also go back and have them set up so that they do a background for these cut-aparts or ephemera pieces, and just have them so it moves out a little bit so you can get a nice border around these if you want to cut those out of your 12 by 12 artisan cardstock. So these are adorable. And then on the back is this wonderful, wonderful plaid, and really is a great mixture of the two colors, the pink and the blue. And then we've got now we've got the cut-aparts. I keep calling the ephemera the cut-aparts. And so there's some really cute ones, mixtures of a 6 by 4, and then there's 3 by 4s over here. Then there's also some border strips along here, which is so cute. So it gives you a nice mixture of different items. And then this is the back of that, the B side of the collection. And I love this page with the clouds. I think there's a lot that you can do with it, and I think it's even would be good after after Valentine's Day for maybe even possibly a birthday card or a birthday collection. Look how beautiful that blue is. Not sure if you can see it, but there's like little water bubbles, not little, but water bubbles lightly in the background. So that makes a really nice collection and set. And then what a fun page this is with the plaid and the airplanes on it. I think it's really, really cute. And then they've got the word love in the hearts in the background with the clouds is just beautiful. And then we've got a plaid again. Works really well with this collection or this sheet. And I think it would really make a striking Valentine's Day folio. I think I'm going to use this and make a folio for my granddaughter. I think this will be really fun for her to be able to put her Valentine's Day cards in, and then possibly put some classroom or some family photos in that folio. So cute hearts. That's those two pages, and there is two sheets of paper to each of the in the collection for each of the papers. Really great, nice icons in the background, you know, by airmail. Love that. Hugs and kisses. And I really like that there's that pink, but then there's this really striking white on the background. It's just beautiful. And then this is great because it's got a nice dark depth to it. I love the way the color is going against the black on there. Really is wonderful. And then the polka dots. These are beautiful. What a nice mixture of pink and kind of a tealy color. Really will look great. And then we've got some airplanes, paper airplanes, saying love is in the air, we belong together, I love you the most. You're still the one. They're so cute. And then just a plain part of that design kind of reminds me of like chicken wire or something on the, not really chicken wire, but you know, like a wire fence in the back. Great. And then this one, boy, this is striking with these stripes and the white with the post office trucks. And then there's some little envelopes there and balloons, and then a plane on the back. I wonder if my camera's going nuts on that one. My eyes almost went nuts on that. And then we've got this last two. Really nice with the tickets and few, it's like not a flower. I thought it was a flower at first, but it's more like a pom-pom on the top of the hats. And then on the back, this is what we have on the back. Make some nice Valentine's Day cards, and or they would also, again, in the folio, I think the mix and match will be great on that. So another little thing I want to tell you about is a tip. I don't know if you do this. I was getting so tired of getting my collections in and out of the plastic bag and always having them stick on the this part of our bag. It always sticks. And so there was a gal from, her channel is Cards and Coffee Time, and she always cuts on the side of her collections or her, like even some of her like dots, you know, the bling dots. She'll cut the side so that she can just open it from the side and then just slide the items in and out, and she doesn't have to deal with the glue on the package itself. So I do this as many times as I remember to do it, but it really helps, and it doesn't get stuck then with the glue on the packaging. So our next collection is this one. It's called Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. And this is the 12 by 12 collection. And then I also got the solid paper pieces for it. But I'd like to go through this collection first. And let's take a look at what the collection, what we get in that collection. I love these Simple Stories collections too. They really are great, especially when it comes to more of the earthy types of designs on their pattern papers. So this is our first one, beautiful with the butterflies and the greenery. And then on the back, these tones, I hope you can see how beautiful. It's like a bluey green, but it's just a beautiful color. And then these white flowers with the green leaves, just really nice. And on the back, it's almost, it's very muted. Almost looks a little bit like newspaper ads, but it's very, it's busy, but it's simple. Does that make sense? And then we've got a great buffalo check here in the green and white, but then you've got some of the distressed areas on here. And on the back, we have beautiful butterflies that are more monochromatic, and then with our white flowers and the foliage. Beautiful. And then this one, if I was doing a 12 by 12, this would be beautiful. I love the background on this. Not sure I would do much with this unless I'm going to do a full page spread, but I think it's still beautiful. But I may end up using this side of the paper a little bit more, and there's like water dots and damage, it looks like, on the back of here. And then we've got this one with, I almost call this like a pea green or something like that. I don't know. It's a little bit, kind of a mustardy green, actually, with the white flowers. Not much in the background in the way of design back there, but very nice. And then I love this. Oh, and I like how the background is very muted. There's the white butterflies in here. There is some design in the back of the paper. And then greenery. I love my greenery. leaves and stems, and looks like there's newspaper article in the back. And then kind of coming back to that mustard green or mustardy color. Nice plaid. And this is really nice with the butterflies going down. It really could make a nice statement or impact. Or the other thing that would be nice is that if you like to fussy cut, this would be great to fussy cut out these, and then you've got all this part of your pattern paper left. It's not like you're, what happens to me a lot is that it ends up, the item that I want is in the middle of the paper, and I feel like I'm using so much of my paper and not getting to get the wealth of that 12 by 12 sheet. And on the back of here, oh, this is beautiful. This is almost solid looking because it is so layered with the butterflies in there. And there is the darker butterfly on top with a lighter butterfly in the back. Very nice. And then this is almost like a goldenrod with black and not white, kind of a cream tone. And there is some print in the back of that. And then very subtle greens and whites in this one. Let's see if you can see that. And then we've got some great cut-aparts here. Some of these would be great to use in the folio or mini album, but they also would be great for cards. You could do quite a bit with that. Or if you're not into doing things with cut-aparts, there's also a great plaid on the back of here. And here we've got, I love these cut-aparts. These are gorgeous. Oh, be happy in the moment. I love that. And I love the butterflies. Live for today. These colors are just gorgeous. They're just so gentle and muted, but they just seem to have a life of their own. Man, I'm going to do some cards, I think, because there's so many beautiful pieces in this. I don't know, unless I use it all up for my album. I'm going to do an album with this collection. So, beautiful. I'm looking at it too for almost the first time. And then we've got our 4x6s here. Amazing. These are amazing, amazing cards. Just the colors are great with the greenery, with the floor, with the butterflies. And on the back we've got our butterflies again. These are really, really pretty. And then we go to our stickers. That is for the collection kit. And they've got some really nice, unique design. Best ever, moments, rise and shine, this is your moment. I like this because it's like a metal piece or panel. And then the wood piece, you are loved, all together. Be happy in the moment. Memories made. This is really beautiful. And even stickers here that can be saved. If you don't use them in your album, they could be saved for cards. Really, the colors are muted enough that they could be used with a lot of different collections. So that is the pattern papers, and there is, well, they say that there's 81 pieces here, but it's 12 sheets of double-sided cardstock. So what I got to go along with this collection is the solid colors, and I wanted to get these so that I could add on to the collection and be able to use these muted tones as, you know, background, so that the album doesn't get to be too busy with all the butterflies. So there's the green on one side, and then there's kind of a tanny green on the back. It almost looks like there is envelopes in the back of that. And there is 2 each of the solid collection. That's the same thing as that one. And then there's kind of this mustard colored with the, looks like envelopes there almost. And some of them it's more evident than others. It's kind of that creamy white. It's not a pure white. The mustard color. And then we've got this really nice bluey green. It's wonderful. With a kind of a, it's almost like a brown-black background to it. Oh, it's called Weathered Green. I didn't see that. Weathered, oh no, Weathered Garden. I don't know, it doesn't have Rain and Iron 1. And then, oh, Rain and Iron Ore. See, I need my glasses. And then this one is called Honey and Magnolia. And this two are Moss and Clay. So I'd say this is moss and this is clay. So those are great. Those are going to be really good for in the album because they go so well with that collection. And then we have all the fun stuff. Woo! Can't wait to show you all of this. So first of all, this is a Decorative Brads set, and it's a simple vintage weathered garden, and these are all different kinds of brads. I love to be able to use these in my albums, but I always save them because they do come in handy for different items in other photo albums or in folios or even on cards. They work really well. And then there's a couple little pieces of chipboard in here. So it's really, there's a lot of things. More love, plaids, lovely, butterflies, hello, best ever. So there's a lot that you could do with these brad collections. And then, of course, we've got some of the enamel dots in the colors that match. And then we've got several different packets here. The floral bits and pieces, layered stickers, and chipboard clusters. So these layered stickers, what I'm hoping to do with these is, I think I'll probably use these on some cards. So anything that I have left over from the collection, I will use these on some cards, and maybe even if I'm adding them into the album or on the front cover of the album, that's where I'd like to use them. Hopefully you can see that. I can never really tell how well you can see those. So hopefully you can get a good enough look on that. Really cute. Kind of like that Mod Podge. And then we've got our chipboard stickers. And it's forever, one day at a time. Oh, I love this one. It's a great big piece, and it says, just breathe, Mapleview Farm. In the moment, authentic. Breathe and go slowly. Today, forever, always. Buy, sell, trade, antiques, collectibles. Life is good. Of course, butterflies on here. Really nice. And then we've got our little floral bits and bobs. And let me see if I can, I don't want to, I'm not going to take them all out, but sorry for the crinkling. I just thought I could maybe take this back part out so that you could see it a little bit better, so there's no glaring. So that's what's in there. You can see that a little bit better. Wonderful greenery. There is the butterflies, and I think it'll just be beautiful on some of the pages, as well as, again, I will save them. Whatever I've got left, I will do cards with them. And then this is the bits and pieces, and the bits and pieces are a little bit bigger than the floral bits. The bits and pieces have some sentiments pieces, but they also have some floral hearts along here, butterflies, different items. But again, the coloring is just perfect with those papers and those collections. The one thing that I have to say, though, that I will probably do with any of these bits and bobs is probably use some vintage photo around the edges. They're not, they're a little bit whiter than what I see in the collection. So I probably will do that for these. And then here are these wonderful, they're called the chipboard clusters. These are beautiful. Let me see if I can get them out of here. So we've got our chipboard clusters. Just want to make sure I'm getting everything in there for you. Sometimes I don't know if I get it all in or not. So, but these chipboard clusters are just beautiful. I mean, look at these. Really wonderful on the cover of your album. They could be used for a 6x6 card. They could go on. Just really, really neat things. Of course, I like anything that's with kind of nature driven or towards that end of things, but these colors are some of my favorite colors. So I'm looking forward to working with both of these collections. The Valentine's Day collection, this one from Country Craft Creations, I will be working on this probably mid-January, towards the end of January. I'll be sure to be doing that. This one also will come into play in January. I will be working on this project. And the other thing that I have coming up for January is I'm going to be working on using the Graphic 45 Winter Christmas collection and making a December daily, December weekly, however you want to break it down. I will be doing that right after the new year. And some of the other things that are coming up this week, I'm just finishing up a couple things for the retreat and also for the, not the retreat, but the collaboration that's going to be happening over New Year's weekend, working on that as well. So I'm hoping I've got a couple more projects that I'm going to be working on that I will be sharing with you. But if you've got any great ideas for things that you might like to see in the new year, please leave them down in the description below. Let me know what kinds of things you'd like to see, or different items, maybe even past items that I've done before that you'd like an updated collection done with it, or different ideas. Love to hear that. I love to hear your feedback and your thoughts about what projects you'd like to see. But till then, thank you so very much for joining me. I so appreciate you stopping and spending some time with me and my channel. And if I don't talk to you before the holidays, have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. What is it? Happy Kwanzaa too. And just enjoy the holidays with your families, and just share the love and the kindness with everyone that you can, and just have a great season and great holidays. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Bye.